So, you've been diving into the world of AI, and if you're like most people, it's this wild mix of excitement and, let's be honest, a little bit of overwhelm. Well, we're going to cut through all that noise. Together, right now, we're going to build a clear personal roadmap for your next 30 days with AI.
Maybe you've already found that one killer app that's totally changed your workflow. Or hey, maybe you're still just kind of dipping your toes in. The most important thing to get is that both of those are completely fine. Your starting point is the perfect starting point.
But that leads to the big question, right? So what's next? How do you keep this momentum going without just getting lost in all the hype or, worse, falling back into your old habits? That's the exact map we are going to draw today.
All right, so step one. Where are you right now? I mean, before we can plan any journey, we've got to know where we're starting from. So let's take a really honest look at your experience so far.
No, seriously, think about it. Forget the 20 different AI tabs you have open that you signed up for once and then forgot about. Which one, or maybe two, have you actually gone back to? That's where the gold is. Those are the clues that tell you what's already working for you. And this is maybe the most important part. Where have you felt a real, tangible shift? Is it that planning your week is suddenly less stressful? Or maybe you're finally getting over writer's block on those important emails? You've got to pinpoint the exact friction that AI has started to smooth out.
Okay, but now let's be real about the other side of it. What just feels overwhelming? Is it the fire hose of news every single day? Is it all the jargon? Or is it that one tool that just flat out refuses to do what you want it to do? Naming what's intimidating you is the very first step to taming it. And listen, I really need to hammer this home. There's no ahead or behind in this. This is not a race. This is all about finding your personal starting line for the next leg of this journey. That's it.
Okay, so we've got our starting point marked on the map. Now we can actually pick a destination. It's time to set a clear, motivating, and, most importantly, doable goal for the next 30 days.
Just look at the difference here. On one side, you've got goals like use AI for meal planning or draft emails. They're specific, they're practical, they're grounded in reality. And then you look at the other side, become an AI expert, use AI for everything. That's not a goal, my friend, that's a recipe for burnout. The whole idea here is to trade that vague ambition for concrete action.
Now, once you have that goal, the big temptation is to immediately go hunting for new, shiny, advanced tools. And that's not a bad thing, but we have to do it mindfully.
And hey, when you are ready to level up, there's some incredible stuff out there. I mean, think about AI for creative work, like video editing, or for automating those super boring tasks, or even for personal learning, like having a language tutor in your pocket. These are amazing avenues, but they all come with one really crucial rule.
And this says it all, right here. Don't add complexity just because it exists. Just because some powerful new tool is trending on social media doesn't mean you have to drop everything and learn it. Only, and I mean only, explore it if it directly helps you with your 30-day goal.
But you know what? Tools are only half the battle. The other half, the part that's actually more important, is building the habits that are going to sustain your growth long after these 30 days are up.
And this doesn't have to be some intense, rigid system. We're talking about gentle accountability. I mean, look at these ideas. A simple monthly check-in on your calendar. Or just sharing something cool you discovered with a friend who's also interested. The whole point is to build these small, low-friction systems that keep you in the game.
And this really gets to the heart of the mindset you need. This isn't about some dramatic overnight transformation. It's about celebrating the small wins. That tiny bit of time you saved today, that's a victory. That little spark of an idea you got, that's a victory. That's how you build momentum that actually sticks.
Okay, let's get real for a minute. This whole journey is not going to be a perfectly straight, easy line. You are going to hit roadblocks. It's inevitable. The key isn't to avoid them, because you can't. It's to know how to navigate them when they show up.
So first up is this feeling right here, the information overload. A new tool launches, another one gets a massive update, and suddenly it feels like you're falling behind if you don't try everything. It is exhausting, and it is totally unsustainable. So here's your defense strategy. You've got to narrow your inputs. Pick just one or two reliable places to get your AI news. And then, and this is the hard part, give yourself permission to mercilessly ignore the rest. Trust me, if something is truly a game changer, you won't miss it. It'll find you. The second big one is what I call the wall of frustration. You know that moment when a tool just gives you absolute nonsense? Or you can't for the life of you remember that perfect prompt you used last week? Yeah,
We've all been there. When you hit this wall, the most important thing to remember is this. It is not a personal failure. It's just a normal part of learning something new. The best thing you can do? Take a break, step back, and just remember that everyone, even the so-called experts, get stuck sometimes. This is about progress, not perfection.
Okay, we have assessed our starting point, we've chosen a destination, and we've even packed for the roadblocks. Now, it's time to bring it all together into your personal plan for the next 30 days.
This is it, your personal action plan. It's so simple. Pick one primary app to really focus on. Then pick one secondary area just for low-pressure experimentation. Decide right now how you're going to get support when you're stuck and when you're going to check in. And maybe most importantly, define what success looks like for you. Is it saving 15 minutes a day? Is it feeling less anxious about writing that weekly report? Write it down.
And this brings us to what might be the biggest takeaway of all. Real success with AI isn't about becoming some kind of super user who knows every single tool. It's simply this: having AI as a useful, non-stressful resource in your back pocket for when you need it. If you can achieve that, you've already won.
So let's end on this one single question. Based on everything we've just mapped out, what is your #1 AI focus for the next 30 days? Don't just think about it. Actually decide on it right now. Because that decision, that's the first and most powerful step on your new roadmap.